Caitlin Clark's outfit turned heads at exclusive event on Saturday night. Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark has remained busy despite their first-round exit in the WNBA playoffs. Clark has been spotted in various sporting events recently, including the game between the Indianapolis Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers in the NFL and the match between the Indiana Pacers and the Memphis Grizzlies in the NBA preseason. On Saturday, the 22-year-old guard was among the high-profile guests at the inaugural Golden Gala of the Pacers and the Fever at Commission Row in Indianapolis. Those who bought tickets to the exclusive event got the chance to mingle with Pacers and the Fever players. Also in attendance was Pacers guard Tyrese Halliburton, who has developed a close friendship with Clark and her boyfriend, former Pacers staff member Connor McCaffrey. Clark's outfit featured a black strapless dress that fell just above the ankles, creating a clean and classic look. She paired it with silver strappy heels to add a bit of shine. A matching silver clutch bag with a chain strap tied the look together, while her bracelet added a nice touch. Dawn Staley has identified next Aaliyah Boston, ready to put women's college basketball on notice. Dawn Staley has identified the next Aaliyah Boston, ready to take women's college basketball by storm for the South Carolina Gamecocks. South Carolina have featured a dominant presence in their team for the past decade, but following Camila Cardoso's rise into the WNBA, the college have been left wanting. Two-time WNBA champion Aya Wilson came through the school before starring for the Las Vegas Aces before the Indiana Fever's Aaliyah Boston took up the mantle. All three stars have gone on to become household names in the WNBA after being NCAA champions with the Gamecocks. Despite Staley admitting that a force as great as Cardoso is difficult to replace, she revealed her big hopes for USC's Adhel Tack. Dawn Staley has already sounded ominous warning to South Carolina rivals. Matty Mouse has clear South Carolina women's basketball role under Dawn Staley. After enrolling early in January, Tack featured predominantly as a bench presence in the second half of the campaign, but the 6'5" forward caught the eye during a preseason exhibition game against Memphis, where she scored 6 points on 3 of 6 shooting and grabbed 5 rebounds in 7 minutes and 38 seconds on court. Tack has clearly impressed Staley during their time together, as the renowned coach stated that she evokes memories of Boston during her collegiate career. She's got the makings of what we've had for the past 10 seasons, which was a dominant big, Staley said. She has the makings of that, so we're going to pour into her, not put too much pressure on her. Some of the stuff she did out there, she reminded me of an Aaliyah Boston. Boston was a 4-year starter for South Carolina, spearheading the Gamecocks to a national title in 2022 and winning 2 successive Naismith Defensive Player of the Year award and 2 consecutive SEC Player of the Year accolades before stepping into the WNBA with the Fever. There, she was named the WNBA Rookie of the Year last year and is a 2-time WNBA All-Star. WNBA players could deliver bigger blow than $40 million loss forecast as new media deal stirs major problem. No matter the growing love for the sport, it can't be denied that any league requires solid financing to stand the test of time. The WNBA has risen to fame in the last few years, and for this season's explosion, most of the credit goes to Indiana Fever rookie Caitlin Clark. However, it hasn't translated into the trust owners seek. After all, a $40 million loss is not a small number. Amidst all this, the WNBA and its players' union have until November 1st to decide whether they want to opt out of their current collective bargaining agreement, CBA reports Front Office Sports today. In case the players decide to go for it, they can negotiate for a bigger piece of the financial pie. This indeed looks great on the surface, but it also means more financial strain on an already struggling league. According to the New York Post, the WNBA is estimated to lose $40 million this season, better than the forecasted $50 million loss. But obviously it's still a significant red flag. Since the league started, the owners have invested a considerable amount, and they are not hopeful about the return even in the long term. While sources say that media revenue will increase up to $2.2 billion over 11 years starting in 2026, this raises another issue. Along with revenue, players' salaries will skyrocket too. Moreover, the NBA owns around 60% of the WNBA, and it can go up to 75% if we add up personal stakes. So the NBA does have a big hand in this pie. But they're not getting back any money either. "We are not even getting any money from WNBA expansion fees," an NBA team executive said. This has also put a lot of pressure on NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. However, NBA spokesman Mike Bass responded, "WNBA financials, including detailed reports on revenue and expenses, are shared with both the NBA and WNBA Board of Governors. Amidst all this crisis, aren't there other ways to boost revenue? Well, a few are there, certainly." Caitlin Clark's whereabouts confirmed after recent appearance at boyfriend Connor McCaffrey's old home. "I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to the next day." That's how Caitlin Clark had responded when she faced questions about her off-season activities. And she was right, as the reigning roadie has embraced her downtime, focusing on relaxation and spending time with loved ones. Whether she's cheering for her boyfriend or enjoying a golf outing with her teammates, Clark is making the most of her break. However, her latest appearance was right at home base, which surfaced on social media through a touching fan encounter. A recent Instagram post from an Indianapolis resident grabbed attention, featuring Caitlin Clark beaming as she stood in the middle, sharing a side hug with the woman, probably poster's partner. Clark's boyfriend, Connor McCaffrey, and the poster stood on either side, completing the group snapshot. Post screenshot was later shared by a fan account on X as well with a caption, "This is so cute, OMG." As the fan's post caption clearly captured his excitement meeting the rising star in the WNBA, his caption also revealed he got himself lucky with that opportunity while attending the Golden Gala event for the Indiana Pacers Foundation. The organizers scheduled the inaugural Golden Gala event for October 19th, and it was held at Commission Row, adjacent to Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That means Clark was not far away from the home arena where she dazzled in her rookie year.